May 1st, 2026 isn't just any full moon. It's a rare moment where the flower moon and the sacred Wesak Full Moon collide, creating what many consider the most powerful spiritual portal of the entire year. If you've been feeling like something is shifting, like you're being prepared for a new chapter, you're not imagining it. Let's talk about why. First, let's start with the flower moon. The flower moon gets its name from the abundance of blooming flowers this time of year. Spiritually, it represents growth, expansion, and coming into full expression. This isn't the energy of planting seeds anymore. This is the energy of becoming visible. It asks you, what in your life is ready to bloom? Where are you being called to step forward instead of holding back? There's a softness to this moon, but don't mistake softness for weakness. This is aligned growth that comes from being rooted in who you truly are. Emotionally, you might feel more open, more reflective, or even a little vulnerable. That's part of the blooming process. But while the flower moon sets the stage, Wesak is where things get real. Wesak, often called the Buddha moon, is considered the most spiritually significant full moon of the year in many traditions. It's believed that during this time, higher spiritual energies are more accessible, and blessings, insight, and healing are amplified. This isn't just symbolic, it's energetic. Wesak carries the frequency of awakening, illumination, and deep spiritual truth. Think of it like this: if the flower moon is the blooming, Wesak is the light that reveals what's truly ready to grow and what isn't. That's why this energy can feel, kind of intense for some people. You might notice sudden clarity about relationships, emotional releases, or even a strong urge to let go of what no longer aligns. Because Wesak doesn't just support growth, it actually accelerates alignment. And alignment, well, sometimes it requires release. This is also a powerful time for spiritual downloads, intuitive clarity, and just feeling more connected to something greater than yourself. Even if you're not actively trying to tap in, this energy tends to find you anyway. What makes May 1st, 2026 so unique is that these two energies are happening at the same time. You have the flower moon, which represents expansion, visibility, and blooming, whereas Wesak represents awakening, truth, and spiritual elevation. Together they create a moment where you're not just growing, you're awakening into what you're meant to become. This is less about forcing manifestation, and more about becoming the version of you that naturally attracts it. Instead of trying to control this energy, work with it. Ask yourself, what am I ready to release? What feels aligned versus forced? Where am I being guided to grow, even if it feels uncomfortable? Some simple practices could be spending time in stillness or reflection, journaling what's coming up emotionally, and setting intentions around alignment, not just outcomes. You don't have to do anything elaborate. Honestly, just being aware is already powerful. This isn't just another full moon, it's a checkpoint, a moment of truth, and for many, a quiet but powerful turning point. If you've been waiting for a sign that you're on the right path, this might be it.